Hey everybody, Ian Davies for Keller Williams Complete Realty, and welcome to the Upper Stoney Creek Market Report. Before we get into the new listings for this week, we're going to have a look at some statistics and do the tip of the day. Now, for the week of March the 3rd, we actually had some great statistics. We have 22 properties still for sale, and 13 of those are detached houses, and 9 of them are semi-detached or townhomes. That only equals 39 days of inventory. Now that's an important number. And the reason it's important is because that's how realtors gauge whether or not we're in a healthy market. A healthy seller's market is between 90 to 180 days of inventory. So we only have about 1/3 the properties available currently for buyers to look at. And that's forcing prices through the roof. Last week, we listed 10 new homes and we only sold 7. So the inventory is slowly increasing, but it is very, very slow. Now what that's equaled over the last little bit is an increase in the average sale price. Now in 2015, a detached home sold for $443,000 on average in Upper Stoney Creek. And a townhome or semi-detached home sold for $327,800. Year to date in 2016, those numbers are staggeringly higher. In 2016, a detached home year to date, the average is $502,000. Now that is an increase of $59,000 year to date. And for a townhouse, it's actually $381,000 that's $54,000 of increase. Now, if you want to harvest the maximum amount of money for your home, there may never be, or at least not for a long time, a market as good as this to sell your home. Now, the tip of the week. Because we are in such a low inventory situation right now all over the city, people, when they sell their homes or need to buy a home again, they're going to find themselves in competitive situations. So we have some tips on buying in multiple offer scenarios. The first, have a budget. Go and see your mortgage broker. Hammer out what you can afford, what you can reasonably afford within your family's budget, and stick to it. We don't want you to get into a situation where you're getting excited by the multiple offer scenario, end up offering $20,000 more than what you should have. We want a budget and you want to stick to it. The second thing, get with your realtor, whether it be me or anyone else, and be realistic about what your budget will actually get you. If you are looking for a big, beautiful 3,000 square foot, 2-car garage, and you only have $400,000 to spend, there's a good chance you're not going to be able to get that property. Understand that you may not win. So when you go into a multiple offer scenario, you have as much chance as everybody else, whether that be 1 and 2, your one offer of 2 offers, your one offer of 4 offers, but you may not win that offer. Put your best foot forward, hope for the best, but know that there will be other homes coming up right behind it. The last one is, don't make offers that you're unlikely to win. Here's why. When you make an offer that you know is lower than the property is probably going to be sold at, when you lose, what you've done is just pumped all the other offers up. So you end up competing with yourself as comparables down the road. They'll say, okay, well, building A sold for this much money, which we've inflated the cost of, therefore building B must sell for this as well. And so you don't want to put more offers into the pot than is necessary. Thanks for the tips, guys. Now, let's have a look at some of the new listings that came online last week. The first one is 1155 Paramount Drive, Unit 47. This fantastic 3-story walk-up is just by Falkers Falls on Paramount Drive. This is a beautifully maintained townhome. They're calling it about 1,600 square feet. It's a walk-up, so you count that garage and the basement within that 1,600. It's going to live more like a 13.5, 1,400 square foot home. But lots of natural light, very bright. This is a nice property. And for $250,000, it's probably the best priced property in Upper Stoney Creek right now. Now the next one here is 131 Almer Crescent. Now this is a semi-detached home behind the Valley Park Shopping Center, the Shoppers Drug Mart and whatnot. It's freehold. It's on a 20 by 100 lot. It's been nicely maintained and renovated with a new kitchen. Those look like stone countertops, hardwood floors, and this will be a fair-sized building. I mean, the second bedrooms are long and narrow, but this does come with a fully finished basement and fireplaces, and that's the backyard. Our next one here is 348 Highland Road. This is sold conditionally. It actually came on the MLS. It was already sold conditionally. 348 Highland Road is the Treetops development right on Highland as you round the corner from Winterbury. This is Unit 21, which is the end unit siding onto Highland Road. Oops. Siding onto Highland Road. This is a nice house. Single car attached garage, inside entry, 3 bedrooms with a fully finished basement with a rec room and fireplace. It's a nice home. Now we have 29 Charleswood. This is the newest building that we'll show you today. It's only about 2 years old, and it is the 4-story split design that DeSantis has been doing. So the 5 stairs up to the main level, and then the 8 stairs down to the basement as soon as you come in. Then the powder room is on that main landing there. It's going to live very open. It's going to live fairly large. The bedrooms are going to be really good sizes. I mean, the master bedroom is 19 by 12, which is a monster in a townhouse. Now, this is 22 Geranium. This is actually in Summit Park in the Gardens, which is the condo town, which is the freehold condo road area of Summit Park. 22 Geranium backs right onto the park that's in the middle of Summit Park. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it is beautifully staged. So very clean, beautiful tiling work, well maintained. They're laminate countertops. The owner has done a lot of work with natural wood and reclaimed beams in the building to give it a very rustic, warm feel. There was even light music playing when I went into it. And a full glass shower and soaker tub in the master bath. That's the guest bath. Backyard with the deck and the stone looking out onto the park. And there's your Starry Night picture. This is our first attached home that we'll see today. It's 14 Ventura Drive. This is in the older part of Upper Stoney Creek. This building is probably about 40 years old. Has an attached garage. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, partially finished basement. And it's a little dated inside, the pink carpet and pink valance and all that kind of stuff. But it is going to offer you a lot of space and a great lot at 43 by 120. And at $420,000, this could be a steal for someone that's looking for space. Now our last home today is 44 Springwood Drive. 44 Springwood Drive is a newer home. It was built in the last 3 years. It's a 2-story, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. They're saying it's 1,900 square feet and has a partially finished basement. Is really nicely decorated inside. Beautiful light fixtures. The kitchen is very nice with a big island with the breakfast bar. Open to the living room. Pot lights for the lighting package. Good size rooms, good size bathrooms. This is the rec room. Now it does have a walkout basement right here, which is a great feature for a lot of people. Again, pot lights, gas fireplace. That's your backyard. There you are. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming and watching our market report today. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to click on the link below and fill out your information. We'll get back to you within 24 hours. If you're thinking about listing your home, in the drop-down menu, select I'm thinking about selling my house. And we'll get back to you again within 24 hours. We'll give you a good idea of what your home is going to be worth on today's market and our custom marketing plan for your home. If you're thinking about buying in Upper Stoney Creek, that's great too. Click on the link below. In the drop down, put I'm buying, and we'll schedule a buyer consultation with you. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I hope to see you next week.